Relationships are more important than God. Luke 14:20 says, the guy says, I'm married and I can't come. Now, in contrast to the two other guys who offered excuses, this guy isn't even polite. In the original language, there's a bluntness in contrast to the first guy. So sorry, I can't come. This guy's like, not coming. Go away. I'm married. What? Well, you don't think your wife would like a nice meal? Hey, honey, guess what? You don't have to cook tonight because we've been invited to a royal feast, which, by the way, we've already agreed to go to. Be like getting an invitation to go to a White House dinner. Surely that would be a great opportunity. And so you can see how this would be offensive. Now, the first man is possessed by his possessions. The second man is preoccupied with his career. But here now is a person who allows human affection to keep him from God. Now, this one is tricky because what is more virtuous or commendable than the love of a husband for a wife and a wife for a husband? Certainly, Jesus is not putting down relationships. He is the one that created man and woman and brings us together in marriage and blesses us in that. But the reality is, this man was allowing this to be an excuse to keep him from God. And we'll even offer excuses after we become Christians. Oh, we can't go to church today. It's too hot to go to church, don't you think? Oh, it's too cold to go to church. Oh, there's going to be rain today. They say it might mist up. So we don't want to go out there on those roads. Or, we have all these excuses we offer. None of them are reasons. And I look at the commitment that sports fans have. How they will go support their team no matter what the weather conditions, no matter what their circumstances, and they'll root their team on. They'll dress in the team colors and have tailgate parties and paint their faces in the colors of their team. And man, when their team scores a touchdown or whatever the sport is, they're screaming and they're yelling and their excitement. They remember all the sports scores of the games going back 20 years. What if people were like that in church? Never miss a service, never miss that opportunity to worship. What if people offered the same reasons that they offer for not going to church as to why they didn't go to football games anymore? Think how stupid it would sound. You quit sports. You no longer go to football games. Your friend says, but you were such a fan. Yeah, I don't go to the games anymore. Why? Well, the people that sit around me didn't seem all that friendly. That's what people will say why they don't go to church. Well, it's so crowded. There's just too many people. Or the seats were too hard or uncomfortable. Or it's too hard to find a parking place. Well, I stopped going to football games because the coach never personally came and visited me. I don't go to football games anymore because I don't like to watch it on a video screen. I don't go to games anymore because I want to do other things. Or how about this? Well, I read a book on football and I think I know more than the coach anyway. Oh, my parents took me to a lot of football games growing up, so I just don't want to go to anymore. These are what people will say about church. You would never see it applied to a game, to a sport. And then we'll offer up excuses as to why we can't read the Bible. Well, I'm so busy. This life is so full. I just can't find time to read the Bible. Or, the Bible's so big, I don't know where to start. Or sometimes I don't understand it. Or, I read the Bible in church on Sunday. Isn't that enough? Those are excuses, not reasons. Let's say you got a call this week from your doctor. He said, those tests we did on you, we need to talk. And it came to your attention that you only had weeks to live. I bet your schedule will open up now. I bet you'll have time to read the Bible because you'll want to know about the afterlife, which you're headed toward. I bet you'll have time to pray because you're going to need God's strength to get through it. See, it all depends on your perspective, right? We will make time for what is important. You find time to read the newspaper. You find time to watch your favorite TV program. You find time to go on the web and spend hours looking at nothing. And yet you don't have time to open up the Word of God and let Him speak to you. Don't offer excuses. Be honest. See, so we need to make time for the things that really matter.